1963 Honda motorcycle offered for $4,500 in Roseland, New Jersey is a remarkable and authentic piece of Honda history. This all-original vintage bike showcases the engineering and design prowess of early 1960s Honda, representing a significant era when the company was establishing its reputation globally. With 150 cubic centimeters displacement and careful preservation, this motorcycle offers both collectors and riders a unique opportunity to own a genuine classic. The most likely model from Honda's 1963 lineup fitting this description is the Honda CA95, a 154 cubic centimeters parallel twin four-stroke engine known for its reliability and smooth operation. It featured a 360-degree crankshaft with a single overhead camshaft, SOHC, and a bore and stroke of 44 mm by 44 mm, producing about 16.5 horsepower. This engine layout ensured balanced power delivery, making it easy and enjoyable to ride while pioneering four-stroke technology in a market largely dominated by two-stroke machines at the time. The CA95's carburetor was typically a Keihin 22 mm unit, providing efficient fuel delivery for its modest displacement. Its electric system originally ran on 6 volts with points and coil ignition methods common in the era, providing robust and simple spark control. The motorcycle's structural design included a pressed steel frame with a leading link front suspension, a distinctive styling and functional choice that improved handling yet retained simplicity. Rear suspension used dual shocks operating on a swinging arm. Both front and rear brakes were drum types furnished within full-width hubs, offering reliable stopping power for the light motorcycle weighing approximately 245 pounds. Wheels were sized at 16 inches front and rear, fitted with tires typically sized 3.00 by 16 inches all around to suit the bike's lightweight and agile nature. The bike, having seen only 2 owners since new, reflects the care and dedication typical of long-term vintage vehicle stewardship. Always garaged and gently ridden, it remains in excellent condition for a machine of its age. Honda's early motorcycles such as this one were instrumental in changing the motorcycle market dynamics in the United States and worldwide, fueled in part by Honda's legendary "You Meet the Nicest People on a Honda" advertising campaign, which helped bring motorcycling into mainstream culture. Owning this bike means possessing a rare, authentic example of Honda's early push for quality, reliability, and innovation. Its 150 cubic centimeters capacity makes it ideal for light urban commuting and learning motorcycle fundamentals without overwhelming power. In summary, this 1963 Honda motorcycle in Roseland, New Jersey is a historically significant, well-preserved classic suitable for collectors, enthusiasts, or those wishing to experience a piece of motorcycling heritage firsthand. Priced at $4,500 or best offer, it offers true vintage authenticity, original engineering, and enduring value from one of the most influential motorcycle manufacturers in history. BMW R69, listed for $12,000 and located in Manhasset, New York, is a stunning example of classic German engineering and motorcycle craftsmanship. This vintage bike boasts an 11,111-mile odometer reading and comes with a rare Hollandia sidecar, making it especially desirable for collectors and enthusiasts who value originality and versatility. The motorcycle features a 594 cubic centimeters air-cooled, horizontally opposed twin-cylinder, boxer engine with an overhead valve, OHV, configuration. It produces approximately 42 horsepower at 7,000 revolutions per minute and offers strong torque, contributing to a balanced and smooth riding experience. The engine's bore and stroke measure 72 mm by 73 mm, and it has a compression ratio of 9.5 to 1, supporting its reputation as a durable and responsive power plant. A distinctive characteristic of the R69 is its shaft drive final drive system, praised for its low maintenance and clean operation compared to chain or belt drives. The transmission is a classic 4-speed manual, operated via a foot shift and managed by a dry single-plate cable-operated clutch. Its frame is a tubular steel double cradle design, providing excellent rigidity and safety for both solo and sidecar riding. Front suspension utilizes an Earls-type leading link fork, known for maintaining a level chassis during braking, enhancing stability and rider confidence. Rear suspension comprises twin shock absorbers mounted on a swinging arm, delivering a comfortable ride over varied terrain. Brakes are drum-style with 200 mm dual leading shoes on the front hub and a 200 mm single leading shoe on the rear, ensuring adequate stopping power consistent with motorcycles of its class and era. Tires are sized 3.50 S18 at the front and 4.00 S18 at the rear on Klasik spoked wheels, enhancing vintage aesthetics and handling characteristics. Included with the bike are original BMW hard saddlebags, a bench seat, and additional front fascia, further amplifying its touring and iconic roadster appeal. The more desirable Sport Tank offers higher petrol capacity, supporting longer rides without compromising the bike's classic silhouette. Maintained by a local BMW motorcycle expert mechanic, the bike delivers great power and a distinctive exhaust note emblematic of the Boxer twins' legacy. The added Hollandia sidecar, a rare and period-correct accessory, provides a unique riding experience and increases functionality and carrying capacity. Legal documentation aligns with the bike's vintage status, and while pre-1972 bikes typically don't receive DMV titles, the seller has paperwork to support transferable registration, facilitating ownership transfer while respecting regulatory norms. In summary, this 1967 BMW R69 with a Hollandia sidecar in Manhasset, New York represents an exceptional fusion of authentic vintage motorcycling, durability, and collectible appeal. Priced at $12,000, it caters to discriminating collectors and riders who seek classic engineering, iconic style, and a rare sidecar combination ready to be enjoyed for years to come. Honda CL350 Scrambler Restomod, listed for $7,500 and located in Ridgewood, New York, is a stunning example of a classic dual-purpose motorcycle with modern enhancements and thoughtful restorations. With 14,836 miles on the odometer, it blends the rugged charm of a late 1960s Scrambler with upgraded components that ensure contemporary reliability and performance. The CL350 features a 324 cubic centimeters, air-cooled, vertical parallel twin aluminum alloy engine with a single overhead camshaft, SOHC, and 2 valves per cylinder. This power plant produces a claimed 33 horsepower at 9,500 revolutions per minute and 26.4 Newton-meters, 19.5 lb-ft, of torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute. The engine has a bore and stroke of 64 mm by 60.5 mm and runs on a 9.3:1 compression ratio, offering spirited performance with a top speed near 100 miles per hour, making it a capable performer for both on-road and light off-road riding. The bike's transmission is a 5-speed manual gearbox with a chain final drive, complemented by a wet 8-plate clutch measuring 140 mm in diameter, offering smooth shifting and excellent power transfer. Its chassis is a pressed and tubular semi-double cradle frame that provides a good balance between rigidity and flexibility, helping to absorb uneven terrain while maintaining stability. Upgraded suspension includes oil-damped telescopic forks in the front with 117 mm of travel and pressurized gas-damped swing-arm rear shocks with 73 mm of travel, providing comfort and handling suited to the Scrambler's versatile use case. The wheels are classic chrome-spoked units paired with Shinko 401 Golden Boy tires and Kenda inner tubes for enhanced grip and durability. Both front and rear spokes have been replaced and trued, ensuring wheel integrity and ride smoothness. Braking is handled by 180 mm twin leading shoe drum brakes at the front and 160 mm single cam drum brakes at the rear, typical for motorcycles of this era, providing reliable stopping power with a vintage feel. The restoration and maintenance work done on the CL350 are comprehensive, including new front and rear brake shoes, fork seals and oil, engine gaskets and seals, stainless steel engine mount bolts, tappet covers, a rectifier, battery, ignition coils, spark plugs, clutch friction plates, as well as 32 mm flat slide carburetors fitted with steel mesh velocity stack intakes. Intake manifold boots, fuel lines, and filters are also new, boosting reliability and drivability. Additionally, the bike sports new rear shocks, a custom leather seat, and a bespoke front fender that complements the bike's aggressive Scrambler style. Electricals were addressed with wiring matching original diagrams and new light bulbs. The oil is a high-quality 10W40 synthetic motorcycle grade, ensuring smooth lubrication. Mechanical work performed includes timing setting, valve clearance adjustment, carburetor synchronization and tuning, crankcase split and thorough cleaning, piston and cylinder inspection, and wheel lacing and truing, showing attention to mechanical detail and restoration quality. This Scrambler is kickstart only, preserving its classic operation method and adding authenticity for vintage motorcycle enthusiasts. Ownership papers include documentation for pre-1972 transferable registration, since the DMV does not issue titles for bikes of this age, facilitating legal ownership and road use. In summary, the 1969 Honda CL350 Scrambler Restomod in Ridgewood, New York offers a meticulous blend of classic Honda engineering and carefully executed restorations and upgrades. Priced at $7,500, it is ideal for riders and collectors seeking a versatile, beautifully restored classic bike with authentic Scrambler aesthetics and reliable modern components ready to enjoy both on and off the road. Say Lightning, listed for $6,500 and located in Hyde Park, New York, is a classic British motorcycle that embodies the spirit of 1960s roadster performance and style. This bike features a 654 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, twin carburetors, and a 4-speed manual transmission, making it a compelling choice for vintage motorcycle enthusiasts seeking an authentic and lively ride with rich heritage. Powered by a 654 cubic centimeters air-cooled 4-stroke parallel twin OHV engine, the BSA Lightning delivers approximately 49 horsepower at 7,000 revolutions per minute, offering spirited acceleration and a thrilling riding experience. The bore and stroke are 75 mm by 74 mm, and the engine uses AMAL monoblock carburetors to provide crisp throttle response and reliable fueling. The compression ratio of 9.0 to 1 contributes to a strong mid-range and smooth power delivery. The bike's lubrication system is a dry sump style, using SAE 20W/50 oil for effective engine cooling and longevity. It employs twin coils for ignition and Champion N4 spark plugs, ensuring reliable spark generation. Starting is accomplished via a classic kick-start, reflecting the vintage motorcycling experience. The BSA Lightning's chassis is a welded and brazed lug full double cradle steel frame, contributing to its legacy of sturdy handling and durability. Front suspension features hydraulic telescopic forks with hydraulic damping and roughly 117 mm of travel, while the rear uses a swinging arm with 2 Girling dampers delivering comfortable ride characteristics with approximately 73 mm of travel. Braking comes from 8-inch drum brakes on the front with Salioner Lockheed System, SLS, twin leading shoes and a 7-inch rear drum, providing dependable and predictable stopping power consistent with motorcycles from its era. The bike rides on 19-inch aluminum Dunlop rims made in England, wrapped with Dunlop tires, 3.25 inches in front and 3.50 inches at the rear, ensuring a blend of classic aesthetics and reliable road grip. The odometer reads 17,322 miles, indicating modest use for a vintage motorcycle of this age. This BSA Lightning comes with a New York State transferable registration and bill of sale, assisting with legal ownership and allowing for smooth local pickup and transfer. Notable features of the bike include its iconic red paint job and twin carburetor setup, which contributed to its status as a nimble, fast, and well-balanced roadster during its prime. It was designed primarily for the American market as an all-round sports machine complementing the touring-focused Thunderbolt. In summary, the 1964 BSA Lightning in Hyde Park, New York is a well-preserved classic motorcycle with a robust 654 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine and period-correct components such as aluminum Dunlop rims. Priced at $6,500, it represents an excellent opportunity for collectors and riders interested in experiencing a true piece of British motorcycling history. The spirited performance, traditional engineering, and distinct style of the celebrated Lightning model Harley-Davidson Sprint SX350, offered for $3,500 in El Paso, Texas, is a distinctive classic motorcycle representing a unique blend of American brand heritage and Italian engineering. This bike is highly regarded among vintage motorcycle enthusiasts for its compact size, spirited performance, and historical significance in Harley-Davidson's lineup. The Sprint SX350 features a 344 cubic centimeters air-cooled, single-cylinder, 4-stroke OHV engine with a bore and stroke of 74 mm by 80 mm, and a compression ratio of approximately 9.3 to 1. This configuration delivers around 25 horsepower at 7,000 revolutions per minute, providing a lively and responsive ride suitable for both urban commuting and light sport activities. While modest in displacement, its power-to-weight ratio and characterful engine note make it an engaging machine. The engine is notable for its wet sump lubrication system with a gear primary drive, transferring power through a 4-speed manual transmission and chain final drive, offering reliable and straightforward power delivery. Starting is kick-only, preserving the authentic vintage experience. Chassis construction includes a steel-tubed spine frame combined with Ermachi telescopic forks up front and twin shocks at the rear, providing a balanced ride and responsive handling suited to the Sprint's dual road and trail heritage. Drum brakes, consisting of 7-inch twin leading shoes up front and a single leading shoe rear, provide consistent and era-appropriate stopping power. Measuring approximately 54 inches in wheelbase with a dry weight around 323 pounds, 146 kilograms, the bike offers nimble maneuvering and a low 30-inch seat height, making it accessible and manageable for a broad range of riders. Tires are sized 3.25 by 19 inches at the front and 3.50 by 18 inches for the rear, wrapped around spoked wheels that emphasize its classic aesthetic. The seller indicates a newly rebuilt top end with only 3 miles since the fresh build, suggesting recent mechanical attention and minimal wear, enhancing reliability for prospective buyers. The motorcycle is described as running well and ready to ride, making it ideal for collectors, vintage racers, or riders interested in a rare piece of Harley-Davidson history. The Harley-Davidson Sprint SX350 is an intriguing chapter in the brand's story. It was produced through a collaboration with Italian manufacturer Ermachi, designed to compete in the lightweight motorcycle segment then dominated by European and Japanese bikes. Its sporty attitude, combined with Harley-Davidson's engineering presence, made the Sprint an appealing alternative for those wanting a smaller, more nimble motorcycle than traditional big V-twins. In summary, the 1971 Harley-Davidson Sprint SX350 in El Paso, Texas embodies classic style, historic cross-continental collaboration, and engaging ride characteristics. Priced at $3,500, it presents a unique opportunity for collectors and enthusiasts to own a sharp, authentic, and mechanically sound vintage motorcycle that reflects the vibrant motorcycling culture of the early 1970s. 2004 Yamaha V-Star 650, listed for $1,750 and located in Milford, Connecticut, is a well-maintained cruiser motorcycle known for its blend of classic styling, reliable performance, and versatile usability. With 9,200 miles on the odometer and a single owner, this bike offers an excellent opportunity for riders looking for a dependable mid-sized cruiser with an engaging ride. At the heart of the V-Star 650 is a 649 cubic centimeters air-cooled, 4-stroke, SOHC, single overhead camshaft, 60-degree V-twin engine designed for smooth power delivery and a satisfying exhaust note. The engine produces around 40 horsepower, balancing adequate power for both city and highway riding with relative ease of maintenance and fuel efficiency. The compression ratio is approximately 9.0 to 1, which contributes to the motor's reliability and longevity. Fuel is delivered through dual Mikuni carburetors controlled by a manual 5-speed transmission feeding power to the rear wheel via shaft drive, notable for its low maintenance and cleanliness compared to chain drives. The bike's wet weight is roughly 544 pounds, 247 kilograms, making it manageable for a wide range of riders while still providing solid road presence. The chassis includes a steel double cradle frame supporting telescopic front forks and dual rear shock absorbers with adjustable preload, providing a comfortable and stable ride. Disc brakes on the front and rear wheels offer reliable stopping power for safe riding in any conditions. This particular Yamaha V-Star has been cared for meticulously, with a new battery installed recently and all electrical and mechanical systems reported as fully functional. An aftermarket exhaust pipe enhances the bike's tone and style, while the original exhaust and tires are included, giving buyers options for customization or restoration. The bike's blue exterior remains clean and well kept, reflecting careful ownership, and the gel seat enhances rider comfort for longer journeys. One noted issue is a slightly choppy feel in the front disc brake when coming to a stop, and the seller recommends an oil change soon to maintain engine health. Offering local pickup in Milford, Connecticut, the seller is also willing to deliver within a reasonable distance for a fee, providing flexibility for potential buyers. In summary, the 2004 Yamaha V-Star 650 in Milford, Connecticut combines classic cruiser appeal with reliable Japanese engineering. Its smooth V-twin engine, shaft drive, and thoughtful maintenance history make it an attractive, budget-friendly choice for new and seasoned riders seeking a stylish, comfortable, and functional mid-sized motorcycle ready for immediate enjoyment. 79 Kawasaki KZ 750 be listed for $2,500 in Henderson, Nevada is a highly intriguing vintage motorcycle that blends classic Japanese engineering with custom modifications and thoughtful mechanical upkeep. With around 10,000 miles, this bike combines the charm of a late 1970s Kawasaki with rider-focused updates that enhance reliability, performance, and aesthetics. This model is part of the Kawasaki KZ series celebrated for solid design and strong, smooth twin-cylinder engines. The stock KZ 750 typically features a 738 cubic centimeters air-cooled DOHC, double overhead camshaft, parallel twin engine with a bore and stroke of 71 mm by 76 mm. It has a compression ratio of approximately 9.5 to 1, producing around 69 horsepower, which delivers strong torque and excellent mid-range performance suitable for street riding and light touring. The motorcycle has a 5-speed manual transmission with chain-final drive, allowing precise control and confident shifting. Kawasaki framed these bikes on steel twin-loop cradle frames, balancing rigidity and manageable weight for spirited handling. Front suspension is telescopic hydraulic forks, while the rear uses twin shock absorbers mounted on a swinging arm, providing a compliant ride and responsive feedback on a variety of surfaces. Braking uses dual front disc brakes and a rear drum brake, delivering reliable stopping power for street use. The seller noted extensive engine work. The top end was recently disassembled, cleaned, and rebuilt with new valve seals, piston rings, and clips, alongside honed cylinders. The combustion chambers were cleaned, valves lapped, and all critical internal components were found within specification, which speaks to careful maintenance and a motor likely in very good shape, possibly with fewer miles than indicated. The bike has been customized with a fabricated frame modification to accept a low-tunnel sporty tank and custom exhaust pipes designed to improve ground clearance. The addition of a saddleman fender and seat combo reflects an emphasis on rider comfort and classic cruiser styling. Electronics have been completely gutted from a previous rat rod project, but the seller retains all components for rewiring, including a comprehensive gasket kit, clutch plates, battery, and service manual, adding value for the new owner seeking to restore or customize. Weighing approximately 465 to 483 pounds wet and fitted with March 25, 19 front and 4.00 to 18 rear tires, the KZ750B balances stability and agility, with a ground clearance sufficient for spirited riding. In summary, the 1979 Kawasaki KZ750B in Henderson, Nevada is a well-cared-for classic Japanese motorcycle, distinguished by recent engine rebuilding and smart customization. Offered for $2,500 or best reasonable offer, it presents a great opportunity for riders or collectors seeking a vintage Kawasaki with solid performance potential combined with custom flair and restoration prospects. Davidson Sportster, priced at $2,400 and located in Damascus, Pennsylvania, is a compelling blend of classic American motorcycle heritage and engaging riding experience. With 9,999 miles on the odometer, this bike is well positioned as an affordable entry into the iconic Sportster lineup, featuring a blend of power, style, and the raw appeal Harley-Davidson is known for. Powered by an air-cooled 997.5 cubic centimeters, 60.9 cubic inch, 45-degree V-twin ironhead engine, the 1983 Sportster delivers approximately 57 horsepower at 6,000 revolutions per minute and substantial torque of around 55 ft-lbs, 74 Nm, at 4,000 revolutions per minute. This power plant features hemispherical-style heads and 4 overhead valves, driven by 4 cams, contributing to efficient combustion and reliable performance. The engine has a bore size of 81 mm and a stroke length of 96.8 mm, resulting in a robust and responsive drivetrain. The bike uses a 4-speed manual transmission with chain-final drive, ensuring confident power delivery and engaging gear shifts. Fuel is supplied through a 38 mm Keihin butterfly carburetor, which works in tandem with a transistorized ignition system, enhancing fuel efficiency and throttle response. Starting is solely electric via a Nippon Denso starter motor, with no Kickstarter available. Chassis-wise, the Sportster rides on a traditional single down-tube cradle frame, offering a balanced blend of lightness and structural rigidity. The front suspension consists of telehydraulic forks with 193 mm of travel, while the rear uses dual Showa shocks with adjustable preload and 76 mm of travel, ensuring a comfortable ride over varying surfaces. The braking system features a sizable 254mm dual front disc setup with single piston calipers and a rear 292mm single disc brake, providing ample stopping power for spirited riding or daily use. The wheels are outfitted with 19-inch tires, front MJ90-19 and rear MT90-16, which contribute to the model's distinctive stance and handling characteristics. The Sportster's wet weight stands at approximately 240 kilograms, 529 pounds, making it hefty enough for highway stability while retaining classic cruiser accessibility. Its fuel capacity is about 15 liters, 3.9 gallons, suitable for extended rides without frequent refueling stops. Visually, this particular Sportster is noted for its striking black paint scheme, evocatively nicknamed the Jack Daniels paint job, which adds to its cool factor and curb appeal. The seller highlights the bike as a quick sale opportunity, suggesting its valuation could rise significantly by summer due to seasonal demand. In summary, the 1983 Harley-Davidson Sportster in Damascus, Pennsylvania offers a true taste of American motorcycle culture with its robust ironhead engine, classic styling, and solid components. Priced at $2,400, it presents excellent value for riders and collectors seeking a well-loved, performance-ready vintage cruiser with timeless appeal and a hint of modern reliability thanks to robust engineering and maintenance.